Hey guys, today I'll be doing a review of the Everlast Protex 3 Evergel Boxing Gloves, so stay tuned.
Uber up the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap what he beat to lock, but we beat to rap what he beat to.
Hey guys, today I'll be doing a review on the Everlast Protex 3 Evergel Boxing Gloves. As you can see, these are the pretty much standard Evergel gloves that Everlast has had on their website and have sold for quite a long time now. I got mine in 14 ounce in the black and gray color scheme, which is actually the only color scheme they currently sell now. I believe a long time ago Everlast used to sell these gloves in at least the Protex 3 gloves. They should sell them in the blue and red colors. If you saw an old review I did a while back, I had a pair of blue ones that were the lace up. So kind of similar in construction with these, except the padding is a little bit different. So as you can see, it does have a semi-leather upper construction. The only thing that's genuine leather from what I can tell on this glove is the back side of the fist. So the black part right here that wraps all the way to the fingertips is all genuine leather. However, the thumb, inside palm, and wrist area all uses kind of a synthetic leather, almost like a vinyl-like material. The stitching on the glove is okay. There's definitely some stitching that could be cleaned up, as you can see right there. These gloves are made in China, so they are more of a mass-produced glove. You have that Evercool technology on the palm. Greatness is within, kind of their standard slogan they have on all of their equipment. You have this Evergel rubberized, stitched-in little pad right here, just more of a kind of a gimmick, just to show what kind of technology the glove has. You have the standard Everlast logo on the back side right there. You do have the Protex 3 written on the wrist. So overall, a pretty attractive glove. Definitely on the bulkier side. I want to get into the actual protection of the glove, which is where this glove really shines. The wrist protection is also a big thing with this glove. You can see, unlike most traditional gloves that use a wrist design where you have two pieces of foam or some kind of protective padding right here, one right there and one right there, and then you usually have a seam on the side of the glove that runs up and down to the side of the glove. So a seam there and a seam here. So it's almost like you have a 3 layers that kind of come together when you wrap around the Velcro. Where with these Protex glove, you kind of have padding all the way around. It almost makes a cuff, if you can see what I'm saying. Is the glove is rounded, which adds a lot of protection around the wrist. You can see that it has a nice thick material, almost feels like I'd say a half an inch of material around the wrist, and it's pretty solid, so it offers good protection. You can also see that they have these grooves right here. Now when you have the lace-up version, the laces will kind of sit in those grooves, but the other purpose of these grooves is to add flexion to your wrist so that you can bend the wrist just enough to where you have flexibility, but also offers that rigidity you need to make sure you don't injure your wrist. So that's a very nice feature. The Velcro closure, I'm not a huge fan of. I wish they would use an entire Velcro slat and maybe a full wrist around. That way you can really close it. I can foresee that this Velcro over time will start to fray and not make contact and really attach to that side. So over time, you probably will definitely have issues with that Velcro closure. Same thing with this elastic. I wish the elastic was a leather piece rather than the elastic. You can see the sizing right there, 14 ounce. So overall, pretty basic glove. One thing I also wanted to show you as well is that the gloves also come with these elastic bands that go on. So in order to put these on, you kind of have to put these on your arm first. That way you can slide it over once you have the gloves on. So I put the gloves on and I wrap them up. From here I can slide these elastic wraps around the glove, preferably if you have somebody there to help you. It works a lot easier. But and this actually offers even more protection. So you can see it has a leather side that goes on the actual inside, palm facing, and then the elastic kind of goes around. So this is good for both protection and for sparring. That way it keeps everything locked in and then the Velcro doesn't break loose. So kind of a nice little added feature that Everlast includes when they send these gloves to you. So definitely like that feature. You can see that the inside liner Uses the EverDry technology that Everlast uses in many of their products. Made in China, LXL, which is another version of their sizing. Again, it is 14 ounce. Now, going on to the padding of this glove, I use these on the heavy bag exclusively. This is where these gloves really shine, I would say, is once you have these things locked in, you can feel that the hand compartment is very comfortable. The thumb is slightly awkward. It's comfortable, but not as comfortable as I would say as as some of the Sabas gloves or even the Rivals. These feel a little more awkward. They don't go straight up, so you can almost feel the seam of the glove right here against your thumb. The finger compartment is very nice. It offers a very good fit and feel on the inside there. You can barely make a good fist. You can open your palm up decently with these, but you could definitely make a good fist. Now, they use a multi-layer foam padding, and they almost add like an inch to a half inch of padding than you would see with other gloves. And in between that padding, they also use a gel padding inside there. Now, if you're familiar with some gel boxing gloves, gel is kind of a denser material. It tends to add weight to the gloves, but the protection on it is probably the best. It absorbs the impact very well. So if you are more of a power puncher and you're really landing shots into the bag, or you're using a heavy bag that's heavier, that's more densely filled, and you need something to really give you some protection and pop when you hit it, and you don't want to feel any stress around your wrist or on your knuckles, these gloves do a superb job of protecting your hands. You've probably seen a lot of pros use these gloves as well, like Mikey Garcia, a couple of others that really rely on these gloves to protect their hands throughout training, so they don't injure themselves prior to a fight. So very nice protection, probably some of my favorite. If you're looking at using these on a gym day that you're going to be really hitting that bag hard and you're going to be working on power work and just really landing nice hard shots, these are definitely the glove of choice when it comes to that. Again, a little bit more on the top heavy side because of the bulkiness, but that is also to offset the protection that these give you. The length of the gloves are about medium. They're not too long, and they're very nice glove. They are definitely on the pricier side, about $150 for these gloves. Everlast does do promotions for these, so just watch out for that to get yourself a discount code and save yourself some money. Another thing you want to look out for is that Everlast does have a budget line called Protex as well, like the Protex 2. So those are much cheaper. Those are about $39–40 bucks. You can get those at your local sporting goods store like Dick's Sporting Goods. So don't mistake those for these or the Protex 3, which are also made out of leather. And you can definitely tell just by the pricing itself. The higher end stuff like this and the Protex 3 gloves are usually around $120 to $150, where their budget line is around, anywhere from $30 to $40, 50 bucks. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope you guys enjoy the review. I appreciate you guys supporting my channel.